I, 28 female, think my younger brother, 25 male, is turning into an incel. Hello, my name is Twilight of Azura, and today we are going to be looking at Reddit Am I the Asshole posts, and I purposely picked some really messy ones, so this should be entertaining. Okay, so for the first one, we're starting off really strong. Am I the asshole for my USB killer frying my friend's PC after she snooped in my bag? 20 female, my friend is 21 female. I always carry a USB killer in my backpack. Weird, but okay. It looks like any other thumb drive except I stuck a tiny devil face sticker on it, so I know it's the dangerous one. I keep it on me because I still live at home and my parents are super nosy. Okay. If I ever left it on my desk, they definitely pick it up and plug it into their laptop to see what it is. Yesterday, I had to leave campus in a rush and asked my friend to watch my bag for a bit. I ended up not having time to come back, so I just texted her to take it home and I'd grab it today. She said, cool. She gets home, admits she got curious and started looking through my stuff. Finds a double sticker USB, thinks it's a normal drive, plugs it into her gaming PC to see what files I have. Computer instantly dies. Mobo, I don't know if I'm saying that right, and PSU completely gone. Now she's mad at me, saying I'm reckless for carrying something like that and I need to buy her a whole new setup, even though she knows she shouldn't have been digging through in my bag in the first place. I feel bad her PC is dead, but come on, don't snoop and don't plug random drives into your computer. No, that's not her fucking fault. That's crazy. She shouldn't have been snooping in the first place. What do you mean? No, if somebody gave me their fucking bag to just like, chill, hold on to it for them, I wouldn't fucking look through that shit. I don't know, yeah, no, you don't snoop through people's fucking shit unless they literally like told me, hey, can you look through my bag and like grab like this for maybe like class or something. I'm not fucking opening their bag. That's none of my damn business. And plus, like, sometimes people fucking carry shit like that are like that's just weird, like personal and shit. I don't want to fucking think about that. People are weird. I don't need that. I'm okay. Like, what if they have a fucking sex toy or something in their bag? Like, I don't need that. I don't need that. That's your thing. Unless you literally tell me go through your bag, I'm not touching that shit. Not the asshole, but I think a lot of us will have the same question. Why in God's name do you wander around with a USB that destroys computers? Yeah, that's literally what I said. Are you a spy? Please spill. My boyfriend is an investigative journalist and he carries them. I took one from him for no specific reason. They're used to test device safety or to kill your own device quickly in emergency situations. Interesting, weird, but like, we all have our quirks. That's okay. She shouldn't have been digging through your shit. Are you a little strange? Yes, but that's okay. We're all a little strange. That was... There is a rule in PC security that says never plug in an unknown USB drive. Yeah, like what? If it was in your friend's bag, what if she had like weird like adult content on that shit? Like, you don't just plug in a fucking USB drive to snoop through and see what your friend's saving. What if there was private shit on that? Like, you don't... That's not chill. That's not cool. I don't like that. I think I would actually be, like, kind of distrusting of that friend after that. Because that's... I don't know. I feel like that's really invasive. Okay, next one. Am I the asshole for not thinking the joke my family played on my girlfriend was a big deal? And already they're labeled an asshole. Oh god. I, 25 male, have a girlfriend, 23 female, who is absolutely beautiful, but she does have a large facial scar. Ooh, that sounds badass. I love facial scars. I think they look so fucking cool. I always put them on in like video games and stuff and like character customization because it like I don't know, I think it's cool being like my character got fucking slashed across the face with like a knife or something, got in a knife fight. Nah, dude, those look so cool. They look so cool. My family often jokes about it. That's okay. They have a super dark sense of humor. Okay, but like that doesn't excuse, like, what if she's insecure about it? You don't know. It bothers my girlfriend, yeah. And she says it doesn't feel like a joke. It feels like she's being insulted under the pretense of it being dark humor. Even though I explain it's just how they are and they don't mean any harm, she doesn't really want to be around them. Okay. Even if it has like no ill intent behind it, I'm not saying that it doesn't, but even like if it doesn't, if she says that she's uncomfortable with something, she's uncomfortable with it. If you respect her, you don't do it anymore. At least that's how I see it. I told her it was really important to me. We spent Christmas with my family. We would all quarantine first and test, but it was really important to me. So this must have been during, yeah, it was 5 years ago. It was during COVID. She resisted at first, but after some urging from me, she gave in. She said I absolutely could not excuse their behavior if they made a rude comment about her, though. Bro, we got there and it was fine for a while. Then my mom and sister broke out their matching ugly sweaters that had my girlfriend's face all over it. They both laughed, saying my mom made them screen printed and it was a joke. So you made ugly sweaters with your son's girlfriend's face on it? Am I getting that right? My dad thought it was hilarious. I even chuckled a little because she's really beautiful, so it was ironic they put her on the ugly sweater. My girlfriend looked at me, and when I said they were just being ironic, she shook her head, got up, and left. Didn't say anything to anyone, just took her car and left. This poor girl. Maybe you think that she's beautiful, but like everybody's fucking insecure about something. And if they're making jokes about the scar on her face being ugly or whatever, and then go ahead and fucking put her face on ugly sweaters like that, like how else is she supposed to take that? After being pushed into a situation she didn't want to be in the first place. I called her several times and she didn't answer. The only text I received was, "You need to find your own way home." That pissed me off, and I called her a couple more times. The whole time my mom was upset because it was just a joke and she didn't realize my girlfriend was going to overreact like that. I told her a warning would have been nice, but my sister agreed it was just a joke and my girlfriend was being a baby about it. I had another fight with my girlfriend when I finally got home and she said I was being an asshole for putting her in that situation. Yeah, and I said I didn't realize they were going to do that and they were just being ironic because she was beautiful. Maybe you think she's beautiful, but it doesn't sound like your fucking family does. She said I let them treat her badly and I was trying to make it her fault when it was my family who was acting badly. I said it was just a joke and that she was overreacting. Yes, because telling your girlfriend that she's overreacting is going to help the situation. That's totally going to de-escalate the entire situation. That totally makes sense. She asked how it was supposed to be a joke. I said it was just their sense of humor. I said I was sorry that she was offended by the joke. Well, I'm sorry you took it that way. But she ruined the whole day with her reaction. She said that no, them realizing she wasn't going to take their bullshit anymore ruined the day. Her reaction to the situation isn't what fucking ruined it. It was what they did. They put her in a weird fucking situation. You can't blame somebody for reacting to something fucked up like that. That doesn't make sense. You can't, like that doesn't, like what? What? We aren't speaking currently, but when a cousin called to wish me a Merry Christmas and asked how the day went, I mentioned what happened, and he straight up called me an asshole for doing that to her. Yeah! I don't really think I've done anything, though. I didn't know they were going to do that, and it really was just a joke, and I think she's overreacting. No, like, what? You might think that your girlfriend is beautiful, but I guarantee you that when she looks in the mirror, she doesn't see beauty. Yeah, literally what I was saying earlier, like, everybody is insecure about something. You don't know what they're insecure about. And, like, you could think that somebody is the most beautiful person in the fucking world. It doesn't matter. Everybody is insecure about something. And when, she has, like, a scar on her face like that, like, you might think it's fucking badass. I think scars like that are badass. I think they are so fucking cool. But I'm not the person that has to, like, look in the mirror at that every fucking day. When it's you, when you're the person that has to, like, wake up in the morning and see that, you are so much more mean to yourself than what other people are. No, that's just sad. And, like, especially if you're in a relationship with that person, if they're insecure about something, you're supposed to be uplifting them. You're supposed to tell them, no, like, you look like a fucking badass. You are gorgeous. You are a badass bitch. No, that's so sad. By allowing your family to treat her that way, she is no longer your beautiful girlfriend. She is that freak with the scar that he brought over. Yes. Yes. Like 1,000 times yes. You are such an asshole. I really want to smack you over the head with this fact. No, that's so sad. This poor girl. I hope that she's in a better fucking place now. Genuinely. whenever I watch these kind of videos or like I read fucking Reddit posts like this, I always just feel really fucking bad for the person. It's just, no, it's shitty. It's always shitty. Okay. Oh, wow, this is lengthy. Okay. All right, get your fucking popcorn, guys. I, 28 female, think my younger brother, 25 male, is turning into an incel. Well, that's a wonderful way to start it. Uh, our mom, 55 female, agrees. How do we help him? Your mom, who's 55, knows what an incel is? Fair enough. Hi there, Reddit. So, long story short, me and my mom have been growing increasingly concerned about my younger brother. He is 25, and like a lot of young men in this age, has very few friends and leads a fairly quiet, reserved existence. Me, literally me. He's always been into books and doing his own thing, which I've always found quite admirable, to be honest. But I guess it's now getting to the point it feels like a failure to launch. I guess it's not getting to the point it feels like a failure to launch. What do you mean? He has a good job at a legal firm and seems quite eager to go into the career path as a solicitor. So makes decent money and has some good savings. We both live at home, me with my boyfriend too, okay? And I'll pay towards the upkeep of the house. Must be a big ass fucking house. But beyond that, he has no real ambitions or goals. He talks vaguely about moving out one day, hence the savings, but he's made no real plans for that or one day having a family of his own or where he really wants to end up. It should probably come as no surprise that, to my knowledge, he's never dated and has zero dating experience. Who the fuck cares? Some people just aren't into dating, and that's fine. You can't like push if he's making steps. And by the way, you're literally living at home too, so like, but if he's making the steps, like he's saving money, he's trying to move out. Who the fuck cares if his mind just isn't, and like he's not in the place where he wants, like a girlfriend or a family someday. Like you don't. If it was a chick and she said, like I want to be like independent and whatever, you wouldn't judge her. So why are you gonna judge this guy for not wanting a girlfriend? Some people just aren't into that shit. Maybe he's fucking gay. You don't know. Yeah, you don't fucking know. Or maybe he's just like, he's like asexual. He doesn't fucking want anything like that. That's totally fine. Not everybody wants a relationship and just like expecting, I don't know. I haven't read the entire thing, so I don't know. But like expecting somebody to like, move out and like get like, a girlfriend, have a family, whatever. Like, not everybody's path is the same, and that's totally fine. People derive happiness in different ways. He's never had a girlfriend, never brought a girl home, never really shown any interest in trying to change that. Every time somebody mentions it, he either gets standoffish or does this weird, awkward laugh and says something like, girls don't fit with guys like him, which I find incredibly sad. But he has no interest in changing things. My mom has mentioned to him a few times that he could use his trips to the cinema. He's a massive theater kid and now has interest in film as potential dates. Yeah, theater kids because I feel like theater is mostly female dominated from what I've seen. So, he's had to have, like, some sort of fucking interaction with women then, right? Assuming that he's interested in women. As potential dates, and he always says that there's no point because he has no one to take with him. When she said about changing that, he says that he's not interested. Yeah, like, if he doesn't want a fucking girlfriend, who the fuck cares? That's none of your damn business. One time when we ate out, my mom had brought a new boyfriend. My own boyfriend asked him why he didn't have a date too, and he was a bit annoyed as it came across as quite awkward. Well, yeah. Honestly, maybe the fucking reason he doesn't want a girlfriend is because you guys are fucking pestering him about it. I'm fucking spiteful. If somebody keeps asking me why I haven't done something over and over again, I'm not gonna fucking do it because I'm a bitch. Like, and my brother made some comment about not knowing any woman who lived nearby. Oh, but he knows plenty online, apparently. Maybe they're just his fucking online friends, dude. Not everybody, like, I don't know. My boyfriend got annoyed and said, well, he could have at least made the effort to go and try to meet someone beforehand. For your guys' sake? Like, what? Why do you care so badly about his dating life? My brother just said that he saw how it is and didn't want to be a burden, so he got up and left. This poor dude. We didn't see him for the rest of the evening. Thankfully, my boyfriend did apologize and they made up. Though my boyfriend asked him if he has trouble talking to girls, which we all suspect is the case. My brother apparently got very weird and said no, that's not the problem at all, and asked to be left alone. Yeah, dude probably just doesn't want to fucking date. You know, like some people just aren't into that, and that's totally fine. Now my brother isn't totally antisocial. He does attend to this amateur theater group, which he said he enjoys, and he has to. He has to because he's there nearly every week. That doesn't grammatically make sense. I don't know what that's saying. My mom asked about going along once to meet some of his friends, and he got very skittish and said that's not really possible because it's members only or something. He probably just doesn't like how fucking invasive she is. My boyfriend asked him if there are any cute girls there once, and he got very standoffish and left the room, though he later told me that's not even an option and explained the group has a one-strike rule and members asking each other out because guys have been using it for cruising, ew, and fairly respected members have been expelled when it's gotten ugly. I suggested that he looked at other clubs that would be more open, specifically pitching a cinnamon one, and he seemed quite offended for some reason. I mean, like, I wonder why you're assuming that he's in a theater group just to date. This is weird. This is weird. Why do we care so fucking bad? We have tried setting him up too, though, which is actually why I made this post. On Saturday, we were at a family birthday party for my auntie, and we were able to seat him next to a girl of the same age who's the daughter of one of my auntie's friends. I kept an eye on them, and they seemed pretty frigid at first. He took a book with him because, of course, he did. I take fucking books everywhere with my... I take books everywhere. I love fucking reading. Who the fuck cares? It's just a source of entertainment, and, like, as an introvert, I fucking get it. I get it. Like, I have such a fucking difficult time talking to people. It's no different than if, like, I had, like, my fucking phone out and I was, like, scrolling through, like, Instagram or something. It's the same fucking vibe. You wouldn't judge me for, like, scrolling through my fucking phone. So why are you gonna judge him for reading a book? When I got back from the buffet, they were chatting away like old friends. So clearly he doesn't have issues talking to women. He probably just doesn't... He's just not interested in fucking dating, maybe. Maybe he's gay, or maybe he just... You know, maybe it's just not the fucking time in his life right now. And all that's totally fine. Or maybe he just feels fucking pressured from all the people around him. I don't know. Me and my mom were so pleased he'd finally met somebody, but after the party, my mom and my auntie asked her how it was, and she said he's a really nice guy, but just not her type, and she isn't interested. My mom was pretty upset and feels like she failed him, but I tried to remind her she can't control other people's preferences. We asked my brother how it went, and he seemed kind of upbeat and jokingly said a gentleman never tells. When my boyfriend jokingly said somebody's in love, he got very hostile and told my boyfriend to shut up. Yeah, like, why are we so obsessed with this fucking dating life? We drove home in silence after that. When we got home, we left it a little bit, and I guess I wanted to let him down gently and asked how he felt it went. He said it was fine and proves he can talk to girls just fine, so we need to get off his back. Yeah, deadass dude just wants to be fucking left alone. I then asked him if he wanted to see her again. He got very weird and wanted to know why I was asking. Well, I told him up front that she wasn't interested, but he can use this as experience for dating in the future, but he just went red, did this awkward smile and said who could have seen this coming, and then asked me to leave. I didn't see him Sunday, as he was out all day, and I haven't seen him yet today either. My mom said he's been acting normal, but I don't know, it just feels off. He's always been such a polite and sweet guy, so I didn't want to see him fall down this rabbit hole and become misogynistic. I don't know, what can we even do? We'll just try to keep being supportive, maybe help with more meetups? What? My boyfriend proposed I sit down and have a talk about his insecurities around women, and maybe some advice on dating. Like, what? You all have to be some serious kind of fucked. Literally, leave this poor man alone, for God's sake. It's none of your fucking business. Dead ass. This poor fucking kid. You all are going to push him too far and already skirting that line. Just let him be. He's only fucking 25. Who the fuck cares? He has the rest of his goddamn life to fucking worry about that shit. He's 25, he's career focused, he's doing his own fucking thing, he clearly has friends, he has his own fucking shit going on. Sometimes people just don't want partners involved in that, and that's totally okay. Maybe he wants to get his life together first before inviting somebody in like that. That's totally fine. Like, wait till you're fucking ready to date. And, you know, like, when right person comes along, cool. If you're not wanting that, that's also fucking cool. Maybe he just wants friends. Have you ever considered that you, your mom, and your boyfriend are actually the problem here? Your brother, by all accounts, sounds like somebody that is happy and leading a fulfilling life single. No, like, not everything has to come from a relationship. That's not... He doesn't have to date, but you and your mom and boyfriend seem to think this is some sort of character flaw. Yeah, and just assuming that because he's not dating, he's going to automatically become misogynistic. Clearly, he doesn't have any issues talking to women. He sounds pretty fucking chill. I'd probably get along with him. Like, you don't... Some people don't want to date. Some people like their single life. And here's also something. He might not be interested in women. That's literally what I said, dude. Like, this poor fucking kid. Yeah, like, why are we so concerned about his fucking dating life? Focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. Focus on the many reasons why he sounds like a great person with a flourishing career and interests. Yeah, like, why are we focusing on fucking, like, things that he should change about himself? Maybe we should be uplifting him, the poor fucking kid. Like, yeah, everybody sounds insufferable except for him. The poor kid, dude. I call him a kid. He's 25 or 26 now. I'm 23, so, like, clearly not a kid, but, like, still, I don't know. I feel bad for the dude. And just is turning into a fucking incel, like, that bit's crazy. That's insane. Anyway, so this one is from 17 days ago. Am I the asshole for sleeping naked in my own room? Sexy, sexy. It's already been assumed this person is not the asshole, but let's see. Throwaway account because I don't want my roommate to see this. Oh no. Since I was a teenager, I've always slept naked. Period. I always get too hot at night and it's just generally way more comfortable for me to sleep that way. You know what? That's okay. Chill. Whatever. Whenever I leave my room, I'm always dressed, or at the very least I have shorts on or something, if I'm going to or from the shower. My roommate knows this, and up to this point has had no problem with it, and we always knock on each other's doors anyway to be polite. How do you bring that up to your roommate? By the way, just so you know, I sleep ass naked, so make sure you knock. Fair enough. The issue started when he brought his girlfriend over to stay a couple nights. Oh no. We all get along pretty well, and we have hung out a few times before, but this was the first time she had come over and spent the night. We'd all gone out drinking and got home pretty late, so once we all walked in, we all went straight to sleep. I, of course, went to bed with my usual routine of getting naked and hopping in bed. Well, sometime during the night, my roommate's girlfriend needed to use the bathroom, but she didn't know which room it was. My room and the bathroom are right next to each other, and she opened my door by mistake. I have a vague memory of her opening my door, but I was half asleep, and when she closed it, I went right back to sleep. The next morning, I woke up, and my roommate and his girlfriend were upset with me because when she walked in, she saw everything, and she was mad I would sleep naked when a guest was over in the first place. They both said I need to start wearing clothes to sleep since my roommate's girlfriend is going to probably be sleeping over more often, and it makes her uncomfortable. Bro's the one fucking paying for his living space. She's there as a guest. My argument was that I'm in my own private space away from them, and while I understand it was a mistake, it's her fault that she walked in on me sleeping. Yeah, like, that's his fucking bedroom. If I want to sleep ass naked, I'm gonna sleep fucking ass naked. I don't care. The only thing, like, maybe he could have locked the door, but dude was fucking drunk. Clearly he wasn't fucking in, like, right headspace to be like, you know, like, this girl's sleeping over, maybe I should lock the door. Like, dude was fucking drinking. He was tired. He just wanted to fucking sleep. Got ass naked. Rolled into bed. We all have our own fucking routines. We all have our weird fucking quirks. That's totally fine. It's been a few days, and my roommate still won't let it go. I still sleep naked, and now, once on purpose, he's walked in on me sleeping just to see if I was naked or not. That's weird. I don't really care about him seeing me naked because we've seen each other naked before. How many times am I going to say fucking the word naked, 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 naked? But this is getting really out of hand. I don't think I should have to wear clothes to sleep just because it makes his girlfriend uncomfortable, even though I'm in my own private room. Yeah, like, what? What? My roommate's girlfriend walked in on me sleeping naked in my own room, and now they both want me to start wearing clothes to sleep. To everybody saying I should lock my door or add a lock, I would really like to. Oh, he doesn't even have a lock on his door. The place that we're staying at doesn't want us to change the door handles or anything, so I can't do that. I'm looking into ways to stop my door from opening that isn't like a barricade or that drills into the door wall. A lot of you recommended a door stopper because they're super cheap and easy to use, and that's what I've ended up doing, so thank you all who recommended that to me. I've had a talk with my roommate and brought up some of the points y'all made. For starters, I brought up that it's hypocritical to ask me not to sleep naked since they are most definitely naked when they're having sex in the same home as me. And he said that was different since they're not sleeping that way and usually hang something on the door handle. So every time they smash, they hang something on the door handle not to come in. Alright, buddy. I also brought up the point that now she knows which door leads to the bathroom, so it shouldn't happen again whenever she spends the night. And he said that it still makes her uncomfortable. That doesn't fucking matter. It's not her fucking place. If I want to fucking walk around ass naked in my own bedroom that I pay for, I'm gonna walk around ass naked. I don't give a fuck. I also brought up the point that she now knows. Oh yeah, I guess she thinks I'm just gonna come out of my room at night swinging my junk around. Dead ass, brother. I suggested that he only spends the night at her place if it makes her feel so uncomfortable. Yeah, like what? Note to the people saying his girlfriend wants me or something. I'm rocking an average 5.5 inches, so I'm not that impressive. Not only that, I'm pretty sure okay. Well, that's okay. I'm all right. Thank you. No nudity in your own room. Got it. So they're not having sex when she comes over, right? Maybe you should start walking in on them to check. Also, how exactly did she manage to see that you were completely naked? How hard was she looking into the darkened room that clearly wasn't the room she wanted? Did she ever apologize for the invasion of her privacy? Like, what? That's nuts. The entitlement of this chick. How do you go over to somebody else's fucking place, you know, knowing they have roommates, walk into their fucking room while they're sleeping, you see them ass naked and you don't immediately apologize? You say that they made you feel uncomfortable? Brother, what? Okay, alright. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see all of you lovely people in my next video. Bye-bye now.